Isaacs here, the Raleigh business broker, coming to you with another quick tip for business owners, answering another question from a business owner about buying and selling a business. This question is from Pablo. Pablo, thank you for asking. Pablo is asking, what is the value of a name? How much can I sell my phone number for? Is specifically what Pablo is asking. And I get this question a lot. So we see this a lot when people have established businesses and it's well known in the community. It may or may not make money, but they have a perception about value and they can't put a number on it. But they come to me and they say, Neil, I want to sell this business. I know people want this name. They want this phone number. I had someone say this phone number is worth $50,000. And I asked them, how'd you come up with that number? And they just said, I just know it. It's $50,000 for this phone number. It rings all day. That's got to be worth something, right? So today I want to take this approach with Pablo's question, the value of a brand, the value of a phone number, the value of a name, and just talk about quantitative versus qualitative, right? Because you can measure things that are quantitative. Qualitative is more subjective. It's worth this much to me. Whereas black and white, these are the numbers. I can measure this with a calculator. So I developed this theorem, if you will, and this applies to small business. This is not for startups. But I'll tell you what I truly believe. The numbers, the quantitative piece will dictate like 90+% of value. 90+% of value. And to kind of distill that down farther, if your business makes $100,000, I'm just going to use that because it's a round number. The chances of it selling for, $200,000 are pretty significant. That's 2 times your cash flow. And we'll just stick with that. We talked about multiples of cash flow in other videos, but let's just say it's 2x. The value of the name could push that up to maybe 210, 220, but it's not going to push it up to 300. And this is a broker's opinion of value. Somebody will pay in excess of the market value, but it would be an outlier and they wouldn't buy it for the numbers. But I tell you what, as a business intermediary, when people inquire about businesses, doesn't matter what businesses it is, they always want to see the numbers. Always. We've never, ever had somebody say, I don't care about the numbers. I just want to buy that brand. It's never happened. They've said, I love the brand. Send me the numbers. But they really care about the numbers first. So there is a way to value a business, and it starts with the numbers. And there is a range around the numbers, and that's where the qualitative pieces, such as the value of the phone number, the value of the name, that's when those start to matter. We do valuations all the time for business owners, and we coach them through, we talk them through these issues, and we help them figure out how to improve the numbers so they can exit for the price that they want. But this idea about selling a name, selling a phone number intrinsically because it has value, that falls under what we call goodwill. Goodwill, there's a lot of definitions for goodwill, but goodwill is what's left over once you have said, this is what your other businesses like yours have sold for, and this is the value of your furniture, fixture, and equipment. The part that's left, that's the goodwill. That's what people pay for, the phone number and the name. I hope that's helpful, Pablo. We do get this question a lot. It ties back to business owners being very heart attached to their business. They've poured their blood, sweat, and tears into it. But that's the answer. That's my opinion of value, and that's what we see for our business owners. Thanks for asking. Hey, if you have a question like that, put your questions in the comments here. If it's generic, if it's specific to your business, direct message me. Everything we do is confidential. So I'm open to your calls and your emails, but I'd love to use this forum for business at large. Like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for watching. Neil Isaacs, the Raleigh business broker. Till next time.